Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you might have noticed this is a slightly different episode, so I have not uploaded in a very long time, and I thought it would be nice to answer some of your questions. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer the very first question in here that says, the wheels turn upside down. And I don't exactly know what you mean in here, but if we go ahead into my racing game with the vehicle manager, which you can find in one of my videos, we can drop our Ferrari and we need a wheel reference. So I've explained how this works precisely. And here is my Ferrari, here's my wheel, drop the wheel, and now everything should be working just fine. So we have our wheels, we can just go ahead, delete the wheels, and here is our car with the deleted wheels. We can create colliders, create wheels, and everything is just working perfectly fine. So we can just recenter our wheels. Everything is working fine. I don't know what your problem is in here, so I hope this kinda helped you. Moving on with the second question, quick question. When I was in the world simulation space, it sticks to the ground and not where I want it. So this is regarding to the smoke of the wheels, and to be honest, I don't even know how that works myself, because every time I try and make a very nice realistic smoke, my frame rate drops to like 10. So I don't exactly know how this works myself. I hope you find a solution. And let's move on to the next questions. So the request for this comment is the settings, where I did the settings, and if we go over to my playlists, you can either find everything over into my racing tutorials right here. You can find a full playlist on how we did everything. Or if you referring to the UI settings menu that we did, it is this one. So I hope this helps. Okay, moving on to the next comment. Someone says that I don't have any money into the beginning of the game, and this is regarding the Unity Racing Game free project video. So I've seen this question pop up too many times actually, and unfortunately I don't have this project into my project list, but what I have is our playlists, our racing playlist. So if we go over to my playlist, we are going to see a video regarding to buyables and currencies. So that was about 2 clicks away from you. So you just have to go into playlists and find video buyables and currency. So if you open up that video, we're gonna see that in this video I have explained basically everything. So if you already seen this video and you don't know how the currency works, well, it's basically this line right here. So all you have to do is just pass in this line into any of your scripts, and all this does is it sets the currency to any number you want. So in here we're setting it to 15,000. You can set it to infinite, and then you'll have infinite currency. So I hope that answers your question. Moving on to the next question. It says nice. Thank you. Very cool. Next question is, my game actually runs at 500 FPS. Well, good for you. I don't know what to say about you. Next comment says that love the videos, thank for the tutorial. Well, it's comments like these that keep me going, so I'll just give you a heart. Next question is, hello, thank you for your tutorial. In line number 57, it needs to be ammo magazine instead of ammo. I have tested the script with different mag sizes and it has been found. So good for you, I guess you found one of many bugs that are into my tutorials. Good for you. Moving on to the next question. You're gonna see that he edited it. And he says, I tried this and for some reason when the car is not moving, the camera shakes all around the place. Following the car, it jitters as well. The thing is that I have explained this very problem into one of my latest videos. So I'll tell you where to go. You just go into my content, just look for my latest playlist right here, and over in this video, somewhere in here, I explain why your car might be shaking, and the main reason is that your center of gravity is not set properly right. So go ahead, download my project, or maybe you have your own project, move your center of mass. We're gonna see right here we have a center of mass. Make sure that the center of mass is set to 0. And then move it around until you have a good result. Moving on to the next comment, it says that sounds like this word. And I don't know what to say about you. Moving on. Hey, do you have post-processing stack asset? The post-processing stack asset, or maybe you're referring to the post-processing package, is included with Unity. So you can just go into Unity, you can go into Video Package Manager, and in here you can find your post-processing. Moving on to the next comment, it says that it has a very specific problem. And I do apologize, but I don't have the exact same scripts because I have already changed these scripts a very long time ago. And as far as I can see, you're missing this car controller script from your scripts folder. So that's your question. You don't have a car controller script. Or maybe you do have a car controller script, but the value that you want to refer does not exist into this car controller script. So that is your answer. Moving on to the next comment, it says a function actually. Function says Pablo tutorial. I don't know what kind of a variable this is, and the emojis are not acceptable. But overall, thank you. You get a heart and a like. Thank you very much. This makes me happy. Moving on to the next one, it says the best to, I guess you meant to say tutorials in here. And you get a heart as well. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next comment, and I've made this video 3 times trying to explain how these wheels work. And here I am doing it one more time. The way you're going to do it is by placing your car into the vehicle object up here. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to have a wheel object right here. If you don't have it, this will not work properly. So you need a wheel object. What a wheel object should contain is a empty game object with position 0 and a child game object with also position 0, and you can change the scale to whatever you want. So you can do like 130, or maybe you can do 150. Now the wheel is very nice and thick. So you can just pass in the wheel into the wheel reference, delete the wheels, create the wheels, and now we have super thick wheels. What you can do again, go back into here, select the child game object, make the wheel super thin. Now we have a very thin wheel. We can just pass this wheel back here, delete the wheels, create the wheels. Now we have super thin wheels. So that is how it basically works. And if you're having a different problem with the wheels, well, I don't know how to help you with that. So I hope this helps you a little bit. I've been recording this video for way too long, and I hope I've helped you with some of your problems. As for the last comment that I want to resolve is this comment right here. Can somebody help me? I don't know where I should adjust my center of mass. My car is shaking. Again, I've done this 3 times. I'll do it one more time because I don't mind. Here is your center of mass. You do not have to place the center of mass on your own. The reason for that is because if you set this to none and you have your wheel reference set to none as well, what you're going to do is the very first thing is place your wheel, then you'll have a slot for the vehicle object. So before placing it in here, you don't have to worry about focus, body colliders, and center of mass. So just to show you that you don't have to have these, I'll just delete them, and then what I'll do is I'll drag this Ferrari game object, drop it in here, and then you're going to see that these get automatically added. That's because my script, or the script that I wrote, automatically adds these. All you're going to have to do is go over to the center of mass, drag it somewhere into the middle of your car, and make sure that your position X does not change. The reason for that is if you put your center of mass right here, for example, the car will be shaking and it's obviously not going to ride very well. So I hope I don't have to explain that one more time because I'm actually getting tired. And that's it for this video of answering some of your questions. I know I did not answer all of these questions, but I hope I helped you with some of these problems. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back very soon.